All right, y'all. Right here we have this Gasland Induction Cooktop. This company sent this to me so I could show this thing off to you guys. So thank you to them for partnering with me on this. Let's see. I got that Mike Vance knife right there. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy on up and see what we got on the inside here. And we are going to put this thing to the test to see how it works for us. So, okay. It all the way. Okay, first of all, I've got the nice foam all the way around it so it doesn't get messed up in shipping, which is super awesome. Just like that. Okay. That's everything that's in there. Got the corners on. Let's get rid of all the foam. Pop these guys on out. It's all nice and bagged up as well, which is fantastic. See? Just like that. Got some info right there. So this is an induction cooktop. So if you're gonna want to use this, you need pans that are magnetic. So anything that has iron into them. So some of your, like if you have aluminum pots, that's not gonna work because those are non-ferrous. You need ferrous materials. So I've got a cast iron pot right here that we can test this out with. If you want to know if it's gonna work with you and what you got, just simply take a magnet and see if it sticks to it. If it sticks to it, you're good to go. That's the easiest way to tell. So you can just go grab one of the magnets off of your fridge. I know you got that one that you've been holding on to. It sits up there. Go and test it out for yourself. So right here we have the cord for it. Let's go ahead and see how long this cord is because, you know, depending on where you're using this, you might need to have a long cord for it. I'm thinking, you know, like an RV or a campsite or something like that. You might need some length to it if you're not just using it in the kitchen. That's a solid 5-foot cord right there, which is awesome. And then, of course, you have all the surface right here to go along with it. Let's go ahead and plug this bad boy on in and see what happens here. Got the beeps and the bleeps. What's that from? So this right here is the cooktop. I see a little power indicator right here. That's flashing red. Can y'all see that? No, y'all cannot see that. Let me move that on over. See that now? There you go. So y'all can see me. Hey! So you have this little indicator right there. I'm curious to see what happens if I press it. Okay, so it turns on. It says the lock lit up. Lock. Okay. Can I put it on high? Ah, okay. So I put it on high. I think this means that it might be waiting for a pan to be on there. Let's go ahead and test this out. Yep, it was waiting for the pan. Now it's going to get up to 390 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm assuming that because it's heating up, it recognized that it was a cast iron pan or, you know, a iron containing pan. Let's go ahead and put some water into there. And let's see how long it takes to boil right here. Of course, this is a double induction cooktop as well. So if you do need to cook something else on the side of what you're cooking right here, you can do that. Just simply turn it on right there. Again, you have low, high, medium, sear, and then you have a plus and a minus right here. Looks like there's a timer for it as well, so you can set a timer, probably using the up and down right there. There's a stop and go. There's a power temp, and then there is a lock button right there as well. I'm kind of curious about if I can manipulate the high and low. Oh, it's waiting for the other. I can't test it out with the being that there's no other pan right here. So let's go ahead and press some of the, okay, so you have to press the power button to be able to utilize all these buttons right here. So I'm gonna hit that right there. Let's do power temp. Again, waiting. Power. I like how this is, it's like a heat sensitive touch button right there, so it's very easy to be able to operate. Let's see what we're looking at over here. Let's come on back. Trying to get closer for you guys so y'all can see it. All right, there we go. Oh, I can feel some heat coming up from the top right there. Okay, since this one's on, can I Oh, look, I can turn it up right here. So it goes all the way up to 465 degrees Fahrenheit. Curious to know what the low is. 140 is your low. So it's 140, 185, 210, 250, 300, 355, 390, and 420, 465. 465 being your highest point right there, which is great. Nice high heat so you can easily cook on this thing right here. This is really cool. Okay, let's press some of these other buttons since these were working well. Got the temp. Oh, so it lets you toggle between the power and the temp right there. Okay, that's cool. So it lets you know that this is at 300 degrees right now. If you want to lock it, you can lock it so that you can't mess up any of the other settings. Oh, look, your timer right here. I click that, little red light comes on, and then you can just simply adjust this for whatever you want. Let's just do it like that because I'm kind of curious. I don't know if... Okay, and then from there, it's going to go down. We're going to leave that, actually, because I'm assuming that means that it's 2 minutes. And we'll see exactly. I'm assuming the sound is going to be those beeping sounds that we were just hearing. So I'm kind of curious to know what that's going to sound like, if it is the same or not. Can I adjust anything? Oh, no, that just does our temperature, yeah. So we want that all the way on up. Oh, maybe that's like a set temperature. Oh, look, we got some bubblies going in there. Looking nice, looking nice. Oh, did I turn off that timer? Dagnabbit. So we'll just do a 1 right there and see what happens. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to see some steam coming up right here too, so this is working extremely well. Can y'all see that? Y'all see all those little bubbles going on in there, on the bottom there? I don't think I had it from the get-go turned on to the highest heat, but right now it's definitely on the highest heat, and I'm definitely seeing that happening. Oh yeah, look, those little bubbles are rising to the top. Now, I did want to point out on the back here, they do have vents for each side of the cooktop, and then there's some on the side right here as well. Trying to see how I can show those to you guys. Try and turn it. There you go. So that right there is the side vents right there. And then, let's see, I'm going to have to turn this around this way for the cord. Okay. Oh. Should have turned on my lock. We need high. Wait a minute. There we go. Let me turn on the lock so that I don't mess this up anymore. And there you have it. There's your vents right here for either side of the cooktop. Yeah, if you're looking for a way to be able to have an additional cooktop that just runs off a simple 110 outlet, if you need to take a cooktop to go, whether you're camping, RVing, traveling about, you know, you want to have, you're going to a place that may not have a stove, this would be a great way to bring it. It's nice and thin too. Look, let's go ahead and measure it out. So as I mentioned, it was 23 inches that way. We're looking at 13.5 inches this way. And then your tall, that's 2.5 inches tall right there. Here, look, I can do it in the front. Maybe I might be able to see it there. Yeah. So that is awesome. You got plenty of space to be able to not only put 2 pots on here, but also makes carrying it a lot easier. It's like the size of a thin luggage, if you will. Man, I was hoping we'd get to a good rolling boil right here, but I think me accidentally pressing the buttons and whatnot was kind of throwing it off for a little bit. But it is definitely getting hot. Definitely see that. I can see that steam coming up from there. This thing is nice. It does have a couple of cautions right here on the top. It says, do not operate without food, and the surface remains hot after cooking. Please avoid touching it. So I did want to point that out so that you guys are aware of that. I do like how they have the nice little crosshair on each side of the cooktop. That way you know exactly where you should be putting your pot. It's not too far up or too far out. Yeah, this is fantastic. If y'all are looking for an excellent cooktop, this is definitely the one to get right here. Oh, yes. Oh, we got some boil action going right there. Can y'all see that? Boom. That's nice. Perfect. Yeah, if y'all are looking for a easy to travel with stove cooktop, this would be great for like a job site where there may not be, you know, appliances and whatnot, and people want to have a chance to cook something. Just simply grab one of these, pop it right on in, and then you got a nice little burner on the go. So definitely go and grab y'all one of these if this is something that you're looking for. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know if this was helpful. If it was, consider adding this to your cart, and Dad out.